I would imagine you want a life partner at some point. Yes, no?
I'll figure it out when they come to me. I'm not going to, every man that
let me
is
tell
in
you,
my direction.
doing OnlyFans, you're not going to find a life partner.
That's totally fine. I don't care.
Yes, she is, though. Come on.
No, that's
there,
your point.
there
No,
is
hold on a
so
second.
many people who
Hold on.
marry her.
If you think that you can find a virtuous, ethical man who tells the truth by showing a lot of skin online, you do not understand male sexual nature. You do not. And I don't profess to know female sexual nature.
So we talked about this a little bit.
Men want what they cannot see and they cannot have. Men want rarity, scarcity, and mystery. They do not want abundance and cleavage and skin.
Okay, can we get the same for men? Can you guys stop slutting it up, please?
No, I'm not saying. I am asking. I mean, men have plenty of. What have I just said? I said men's sexual nature is degenerative. I couldn't be more cruel on male's primal carnal instincts. The question is, how do you lift us up to something better? Yes.
So we talked about this before. What's the difference between, so she does only lingerie pictures, right? So what's the difference between her and Gigi Hadid or any Victoria's Secret model, right?
Well, there's not, I mean, is Gigi Hadid in a really great relationship and doing great? I mean, I believe one of them has clinical depression.
She's dating Bradley Cooper, I think.
Most celebrity relationships last 6 or 7 years, maybe?
Well, yeah. So your point is that they divorce more often, or what's
well, I mean, I'm asking if you want.
Are you saying she
again? If you're looking for celebrities for life partner roadmaps, you're looking at the wrong people. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm asking.
So you're fine with comparing that and being oh yeah, they're both not. They can't find high value men or whatever you're claiming.
I am very short on their long-term prospects of being a couple for the next 30 years. I mean, if that's their question. But if you do not have to create a new roadmap. When women were more modest in their presentations, when women were more humble in their
Was that necessarily a woman being humble, or was that also the laws of the day and age where they could?
No, in the 1950s, the laws were fine. I mean,
you couldn't get a divorce because you never had a job. You couldn't get out of the relationship. What are you talking about?
No fault divorce ended in the 60s or 70s. You could still get a divorce. It just was harder.
You had no job. You had no prospects. You had nothing. You had
That's a separate issue. I don't. You're getting too far off track. I'm asking a theoretical question. If more women than not made a commitment that we want a life partner. I think the reason why you all and women are willing to engage in hookup culture, even though you know it's destructive, hold on a second, even though you know it's bad for you, is because deep down women tend to be more insecure than men, and you think that you can get praise from men by doing this, and it gives you temporary security, and you're willing to then sacrifice long-term viability of finding a life partner for that temporary security.
You also put that on me? I don't engage in hookup culture at all.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just saying more broadly, though,
Stop the cap.
More broadly, if women were willing to actually say that I am not going to present myself online, I'm not going to give myself, you would actually have more male suitors, not less.
I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about more or less male suitors.
How about good ones, great ones that you feel as if this is the best man I've ever met?
I'll get there when I need to get there.
Great men are hard to find. They are. I could say this.
And I'll get there when
being
I need
around
to get
a lot
there.
of them. Okay.
And I'll get there when I need to get there.
So let me ask you, what is more important in your life? Good career or great marriage and family?
I want my bills paid, so whatever takes the cake.
Well, good husband can pay the bills too.
Yeah, and I'm not necessarily looking for a good husband right now because I'm not looking around.
Okay. Any other thoughts on that?
I was just...
Sorry, I kind of dominated there.
If you want, keep going.
I guess I am pretty jaded on this conversation. I didn't get to do the introductions, but I do OnlyFans management. And I think so I read a lot of messages. I'm not on the site myself, but I read a lot of messages. And it kind of sucks because you see so many messages coming in daily that are like, I wish I wasn't with my ugly wife right now. You're so much hotter. So for me as someone who's single and in their 20s, it's hard to be yeah, I'm going to be a really perfect woman for these kind of men. Does that make sense?
I'm going to be honest, I even got that being on your podcast. I even got a message on my OnlyFans from your podcast being my girlfriend is so disgusting. I don't like her. I subbed to your OnlyFans because you're so much better than her.
It's really hard to see both these conversations.
No, that's okay, but you're actually proving my point is you're seeing a window into the depraved male sexual nature. So then you have a choice. You can say, forget all men and become a lesbian and just forget it, right?
I don't do
No, I'm not saying you want to do that,
no,
right?
Yeah.
Or you could be I actually think that men have a proper role in society. Most men today are grown infants. And women have you don't agree with that?
Well, no, I agree that they're grown infants, but it's not my job to fix you.
I'm not saying it's your job to fix you. You have a moral obligation not to make it worse.
Well, how am I making it worse? Because I have an OnlyFans?
Yeah, I'd say that you're participating in that.
So what exactly have...
It's all your fault.
No, I'm not saying it's all your fault, but
it's a lot, Julie.
But I'm saying this as agreeably as I can, if you are producing sexually explicit content online, you are increasing the supply,
and so I'm
not decreasing the supply.
So even if I didn't have an OnlyFans,
even though you're a small part of it, I get it.
Okay, even if I didn't have an OnlyFans, the comments that I've gotten on all of my social media without it have been even more degrading than the comments I've gotten on my OnlyFans.
Got it. So, but you're blaming the comments for your action, not taking responsibility for your action.
No, because even if I post a selfie of just my face, I'm gonna be like, I want to come all over that. I'm like, I'm eating a cookie.
Okay, but again, you're seeing a window into the depraved sexual nature. And
so how is that my issue? Fix it yourself, you weirdo.
Okay, but you're right. That could be an attitude, and that has been the attitude the last 30 years. Where has it gotten us? Less people married, less people in happy relationships. So both sides have work to do. If you were a panel of men, I'd be talking completely different.
Are you saying it's a woman's
both.
job to fix men from being depraved?
I have
or what
both.
are you saying
I have an entire
here?
chapter of this book about how we should ban pornography.
Can you sign that for me later? I'll buy it.
You're getting close to earning it.
I earned it.
So,
I earned it.
but no, I have an entire chapter of this book on how men need to stop watching pornography and stop being.
No, I agree. I don't watch
both sides
pornography at all. I don't think
both
anyone
sides
should.
have growth to do,
I don't
but
think
we're here at
anyone
a
should.
female-driven panel, so I'm trying to.
No.
You know.
Well, hold
so
on.
anyway.
Let me throw a little hand.
Anyway,
Yes,
and then I'm way over time, but yeah.
You want to ban pornography?
Yes,
I agree.
absolutely.
I totally
you're in
agree.
You agree.
favor?
I agree.
But so you're on OnlyFans, so help me
yeah, but I
reconcile
don't
that.
do pornography.
Is it lingerie, you said?
Yeah.
It's borderline, but yeah.
Yeah,
so,
borderline, but it's a Victoria's Secret model.
Fair
You can't-
enough. Yeah, okay.
so.
You do OnlyFans. Are you in favor? Do you object to Charlie's position on banning porn,
Yeah.
which would correspondingly, you're in favor of it?
You earned a
Wait,
book
do
with
you
your
mean
stance.
like if I'm like against it?
Is Kit Kat Julie? Send
So
it.
he wants to ban porn, so you'd be banning what you do.
Oh, then no.
I'm so excited.
I say, Julie, ban porn.
Yes.
I'm taking this all the way back. I'm taking this all the way back to Canada.
It literally says Julie, ban
Back
porn.
to Canada.
all the way back
Speaking
to
of Canada, Charlie, do you think we should annex Canada?
No.
No, I don't want Canada.
Oh, okay.
No,
Nobody wants
no.
Canada. I hate it there too.
Do you
Don't
have
worry.
time for just a few more questions?
Yeah, like I got like five minutes.
is
yeah.
okay?
That was
Okay.
really good though, guys. But think about, I'm just saying that you have to then act in the direction of the man you want.
Yeah,
and men have
100%.
to act in the direction of the woman they want.
I agree.
And at some point, maybe romantically, we can meet halfway.
What
Romantically, I
what
can
if
get my
hold on.
boobs
what if it's a
signed.
man who wants an OnlyFans girl and an OnlyFans girl who
Then
wants
he's a
man?
degenerate.
I do want to shift gears here.
But you,
a
of course, you
little bit.
get what you want,
Shift
but that's
gears
not
here.
what one ought want. Okay?